All right, Shalom, this is your brother Shamar from the Phoenix camp. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And we'll jump right into the scripture. This is Proverbs 23 and 1. It says, when thou sittest to eat as a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee. So if you're going to go partake of this government's program, this government's table, consider diligently what before thee. So what we're talking about, man, we're talking about that JAB, that jab, and we have to use code words because Esau's getting down on his censorship. But anyways, I'm gonna keep on going. It says, "Put a knife to thy throat, thou be a man given to appetite." And a lot of these jakes, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna take the benefits that Esau is offering for you to get that jab, man. You to get that crown royal. And what are they offering? They're offering college educations, hamburgers, uh, everything you can imagine, man. They're trying to appeal to your appetites, man. It says, and put a knife to thy throat, that be man given to appetite. So that's exactly what they're doing. They're they're appealing to the appetites of you Jakes and you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans because they know that you're reluctant to take this jab. Our people are reluctant to take the jab. The Edomites, they're taking this jab all day, every day. But they know that you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you are hesitant to take it. So they're offering all these. So when have you ever heard about anything like this? When have you ever heard about the government offering you something for you to do something? I mean, that's a sketchy as all hell, man. So they're appealing to your appetites for you to play ball with them. It says, "Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat." So that's what it is, because although Esau is a man of deceitfulness, he's a man of deception, he's a man of trickery. So you got to understand that he's not for your benefit, man. You got to understand that he is the enemy. Esau Edom is the enemy. The Mr. Blanco, Hombre Blanco, is the enemy of the Israelites, man. It says, "Be not deceitful of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat." I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. It says, "Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye." So he's offering you these hamburgers, these education benefits, money. The chance to win the lottery, or whatever. He's offering you this bread, man. You know, and bread's a slang word that Jake used for money. Got to get that bread. You know, so these scriptures speak true, man, in any generation. So eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desirest thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, says to thee, but his heart is not with thee. So he's telling you, it's encouraging you. Go ahead, man, and enjoy yourself. Take these benefits that we're giving you. We're here for your benefit. We're here to protect you. But what does it say, man? It says, but his heart is not with thee. So his mentality, his mind is not for you. And how much more plainer can you get with that, man? We're just gonna bring out a few simple scriptures that I'm sure brothers know, but this is well, we all know them because they're true. But you got to understand that these scriptures are being manifested by in these times that we're living in right now. With that, I'm gonna get Sirach 12 and 10. And brothers know what this is about. Never trust thine enemy, man. And we're speaking about that jab. We're speaking about that crown royal. And like I said, we have to use code words because all Esau wants to do is censor us and take down our channels, man. But anyways, I'm gonna keep on going. This is Sirach 12 and 10, and it says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so as his wickedness." Never trust thine enemy, man. Never. Not even for little. But that's a thing that Jake has you so-called black and Native Americans, you have a hard time dealing with. You have a hard time not trusting your enemy, because you'll you'll cut him some slack if he approaches you the right way, but you don't see the deceitfulness and all that, man. It says, verse 11, "Though he humble himself and go crouching," that's exactly what he's doing, offering you all these so-called bennies for you to take this jab. "Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him that thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away." 'Cause it doesn't matter how he approaches you, or how nice it beats you. In the end, is still wicked, man. Set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So the scriptures that say, remember what I'm telling you, and if you don't, then you're gonna remember what I'm telling you. Peace. It's basically an I told you so. So that's what it is, man. Never trust thine enemy. Uh, Going back to Proverbs 23rd chapter. You know, uh, do not partake of his daily meats, man. Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. With that I'm gonna get Psalms 12 and 2. A few quick scriptures just to establish the mindset, man, that we should have toward our enemy and towards this daily meats and this bread, this wickedness that he's trying to offer you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Jake, man. That says Proverbs 12 and 2. You know what? And it's gonna come to the point where they're not gonna allow you to work, man, because this jab is a precursor to the mark of the beast, man. And if you don't know what that is by now, man, you must be living under a rock. But I'm gonna get this right here. Proverbs 12 and 2, it says, they speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor. With flattering lips and with a double heart do they speak. And that's exactly what they're doing. This scripture is being manifested by our enemy in these times. The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and a tongue that speaketh proud things. We have said with our tongue we will prevail, and our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sign of the needy. Who's the poor and the needy, man? You Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now will I raise, says the Most High. I will set him in safety from him that prophesied him. And I was talking first and foremost about the elect, man, because 2/3 of our people, they're going to go along with the program, man. So with that, I'm going to get Psalms 55 and 21, just a few quick scriptures. I'm going to close it out. Psalms 55 and 21. And it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, war was in his mind. So he has alternative motives, man. It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So the alternative motives, once again, those alternative motives where he's trying to persuade you, offering you things to go a certain way for he can get the advantage of you, man. It says, cast thy burden upon the Most High, and he shall sustain thee. So we don't got to worry about it, man. When they start shutting down these jobs, because you didn't take the jab, because you didn't take that poke, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna cast that burden on the Lord, and he's ultimately gonna sustain us. It says right there. It says right there. So ultimately we just gotta live by faith. That's what he was talking about. Live by faith and not by sight. Cast thy burden upon the Most High, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. And the righteous is going to be those that don't bow down to this devil, man. With that being said, man, just a real quick lesson. Most High willing, hope was edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, Kahala, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Hey, brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.